in Birkenhead, a town on the banks of the River Mersey, in northwestern England. He was the middle child of a family of 6. Dean's father, William Dean, was a sailor, and his mother, Sarah, was a housewife. Dean grew up in a working-class family and attended Laird Street School in Birkenhead. Dean married his wife, Ethel, in 1929, and the couple had 2 children together, a daughter named Barbara and a son named Dennis. Dean was known to be a devoted family man and took great pride in his role as a father and husband. Despite being one of the most famous footballers of his time, Dean lived a modest life outside of the sport. He remained close to his family and often spent his free time with them. Dean was known to enjoy playing golf and fishing, and he was also an avid reader. Dean's family played an important role in his football career. His father was a former professional footballer who had played for Tranmere Rovers, a local team in Birkenhead. Dean's older brother, Norman, was also a footballer and played for several local teams. It was Norman who first introduced Dixie to football and helped him to develop his skills as a player. Dean's son, Dennis, also became a professional footballer, playing for several teams in the 1950s and 1960s. Dean was proud of his son's achievements and often attended his matches. Dean's family remained an important part of his life even after his football career had ended. In his later years, Dean suffered from health problems and was cared for by his wife and daughter. He passed away on March 1, 1980, at the age of 73. Dean's legacy as a footballer has been passed down through generations of his family. His grandson, Dean Saunders, also became a professional footballer and played for several top teams, including Liverpool and Aston Villa. Saunders went on to become a successful football manager and is now a well-respected pundit and commentator. Overall, Dixie Dean's family played an important role in shaping his life both on and off the football field. From his father's influence as a former footballer to his son and grandson's involvement in the sport, Dean's family helped to shape his legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time. Although Dixie Dean played football during a time when players didn't earn the astronomical sums of money that they do now, he was still able to secure a comfortable lifestyle for himself and his family. During his time at Everton, he earned £8 per week, which was a substantial amount in the 1920s and 1930s. When he transferred to Notts County, his salary was increased to £12 per week. He also earned extra money through advertising and appearances in newspapers, magazines, and at events. In 1938, after his retirement, Dean opened a sports shop in Wirral with his brother-in-law. The shop sold a range of sporting goods, including football boots, balls, and kits. It was successful and provided Dean with a steady income in his post-football career. Dean also had a brief career as a manager, starting at Hurst in 1946 before moving to Sligo Rovers in Ireland in 1948. His time as a manager was relatively short-lived, and he eventually returned to his sports shop business. Despite being retired from football, Dean remained in the public eye and was a popular figure in the local community. He was often called upon to attend events and make appearances, and he was known for his generosity and willingness to help others. Dean's legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time also earned him recognition in the form of various awards and honors. In 1974, he was inducted into the Football Hall of Fame, and in 2002, he was posthumously awarded the Freedom of the City of Liverpool.